A waitress accidentally spills food on a wealthy man. Furious, he yells, "Are you blind? Can't you see an important rich man is sitting here?" The waitress apologizes and says, "I'm so sorry. It was an accident. Please forgive me." But the rude man replies, "I don't need your apology. I'll make sure you lose your job." His friend, who is sitting nearby, steps in and says, "You shouldn't treat her like that." The rude man answers, "I will treat her however I want. I'll teach her a lesson." His friend shakes his head and says, "You're wrong, and I won't support this," before walking away in anger. His friend's sister says, "Please don't be upset. I'll talk to my brother. He shouldn't have argued with you." She then goes outside and asks her brother, "Why were you speaking to him like that?" Her brother replies, "Because he was treating the waitress unfairly. She already apologized. Everyone makes mistakes. There was no reason to insult her." His sister says, "Do you even know what he is capable of? You should apologize to him." He firmly replies, "No, I won't apologize." After she leaves, he walks over to the waitress and says, "I know you didn't do it on purpose. It was just an accident." The waitress smiles and says, "Please don't fight with him because of me." Just then, the rude man and his wife arrive. He points at his former friend and says, "I'll make you pay for your disrespect. I promise I'll get my revenge." Then they leave. The next day, the man's sister secretly takes one of her brother's paintings and visits the rude man. She says, "I brought the painting you wanted." He asks, "Great, how much do you want for it?" She replies, $1,000. Without hesitation, he writes her a check for $1,000 and proudly takes the painting. Later, when her brother comes home and notices that his painting is missing, he becomes worried. His sister calls him and says, "Don't worry. I sold your painting to that rude man for a high price. He thinks he got revenge by buying it." Her brother says, "You did a great job." The following day, the brother, his sister, and the waitress are together when the rude man and his wife arrive. Smirking, the rude man says, "I bought your precious painting for a cheap price. I ruined your plan to sell it for more." His friend calmly points to another painting and says, "This masterpiece is still with me. You'll never own this." Driven by pride, the rude man says, "Name your price. I'll buy it right now." His friend replies, "This painting is worth $10,000. Trying to prove his wealth, the rude man immediately writes a check for $10,000, takes the painting, and leaves proudly. As soon as he's gone, the friend smiles at the waitress and says, "He wanted revenge on us, but in the end, we were the ones who got revenge on him." If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.